Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to learn how to prepare this tax return for David and Lillian Purdue. So the Purdues have a daughter, Erin. They're both work for the car dealer, and Erin had to attend childcare, daycare at school in the afternoon or during the day and afternoon. So the Purdue's paid $2,800 in child care, after school care during the year. So it's a pretty straightforward return with a couple of W-2s. And we are gonna prepare the form 2441, which is for the child dependent care credit. Okay, so let's log into TaxSlayer, and we're going to start this return. Okay. And click Start Return. Okay, so they're married filing joint. Okay, and David is 11870. And Lillian is 314, also 70. And then the address is 9510. Phone number. Okay, if they have qualifying person, we're going to say yes. Notice that it didn't prompt you for the state return. It's because the state of Washington, it's not required. Okay. All right, so we have Erin Purdue. So Erin's age is 1121. Again, you have to be really cautious. Make sure you get everything correct. The age is very important. Social Security. Make one up. All right, so US citizen, I have to put yes. The relationship is the daughter. And then make sure that it should be defaulted to 12, but just double check. None of these apply. And then we're gonna click continue. So we have a couple of income W-2 for the Purdue's. We're gonna click continue. And then so the basic information is done. Then we're gonna go to the W-2 here. So the first one that's given to us is Lillian. We're going to do Lillian first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the wages is 72,000. Federal withholding is 7565. Okay, and then right here we can add another. And then the second one is for David. And then David's wages is 56,925. And then 5807. Okay, so that's the wages for David. And we're going to click continue. All right, so now we need to input the tax credit. It's under deductions. Okay, so remember the deductions menu has, we did the itemized deduction, and then now we're going to go to the credits menu. So there are different types of credits, as you can see, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do the child care credit. And there are also the education credits. The common ones are mortgage interest credit. The most common ones are residential energy, just quite used a lot for those solar panels, and then child care credits and education credits. So you don't really have to do anything for the child tax credit, so don't be confused. The child care credit is the dependent care that you pay for someone to care in order for you to work and to be productive and gainfully employed. So the idea behind this credit is that the government helps you by providing a tax benefit while you go out and work and have more taxable income. That's the rationale behind it. All right, let's go to here. So you would need to add the provider. So we don't have, again, the provider should give you the either the tax ID number, like if it's a business, has an EIN, and if it's a individual, then you should have the SSN. So we're just gonna input an EIN here, and then amount paid to providers for the childcare. So we were given the information that they paid $2,800 to the provider. Okay, so we're going to click continue. And then so we added, and step 2 is the $2,800. Okay, so we have input both, and there's we don't have any qualifying person. Qualifying person would be for someone that's not under the age of 17 that could be qualified for, who's disabled, as a dependent but is disabled. That would be the qualifying person. All right, so we're done with the return. We're gonna go and print summary and print, and we're gonna review the return. Okay, so here's the return, and then we're going to review. So the W-2s are there. So their income is very straightforward, just a W-2. And then we're going to look at, so Aaron qualifies for the child tax credit. So this is pretty much just automatic. You input the date of birth correctly, then it's going to generate. So I do want to show you that while we read the first page here, you want to make sure that here, this box is checked. That means you input everything correctly with the 12 months and then with the US citizen or residence. Then if anything is unchecked, then if this is unchecked, that means you have to go back and double check the input. So this is good, and because this is inputted correctly, then we have right here where the child tax credit is on the return. And then we have, see total from Schedule 3. So the 2,000, and they receive a total of 2,560 in tax credit. So the 560 is coming from the child care credit. We're going to review that and see. So let's go to Schedule 3. So you can see the 560 right here. And we're going to see how the calculation was done. So this is the child and dependent care expenses are reported on this form 2441. And as you can see that we have, this is where input it, right? This is the care, child care provider. And this is for Aaron, 2,800. And then down below here, we have so the way that it's calculated is that based on the income, right? So if the taxpayer has lower income, then the percentage is higher. And because the Purdue's have higher income, over 43,000, so they're entitled to 20% of the 2,800. And that's how this 560 is calculated. Okay, so there is also a limit right here that it's 3,000 per qualifying person. And the maximum is 6,000. Okay, so let's say you have 3 children and each one of them had 3,000. The maximum you can claim is 6,000, and times whatever the percentage that you're eligible for. Okay, so this is the return for the Purdue's, and thank you for watching.